at the same time. What's up, everybody? So we have a visitor, two visitors.
I asked Miguel if he wanted me here, so
I said no.
More people would click when they saw me.
Because they're like, oh, what's wrong with her?
No, they're like, oh, good. It's not just going to be Miguel.
What do you mean? That's what people come here to see. Oh, are you feeling my pecs? Oh, okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, let me do my life.
Oh, I was going to see what was up.
Guys, what's up? We're using a new tool here for us to go live. So if you can see this, if you can hear us, please let us know. Just drop a comment and say, yes, I got you, because it is new. The cool thing about this is that it allows me to go live in multiple platforms. To you, that doesn't matter. Okay, Katie, you can GTFO.
Oh, I've overstayed my
welcome. That's it. I love you. Bye.
See, look how many people are. They're like, look, Katie's here. Yay! Sorry, guys.
All right, you've served your purpose.
Watch this number.
Get out of here. It doesn't matter. Get out of here. All right, good morning. So I wanted to chat with you about motivation, because it's something that we hear, all the time, and it's a word that gets thrown out there everywhere, right? One of the crazy things is that, oh, Lynn, yay, you can hear me. Yay, Trina, yes, awesome. Thank you, guys. So one of the things that I had wrong about motivation, and let me preface this by reminding you guys, or maybe a lot of you don't know this, at one point I was 80 pounds overweight, and it was hard, right? Like it was not easy. It took me years to be able to lose that weight. But here's the one thing that I had wrong about motivation. I thought that motivation was something that needed to be there in order for there to be any action, right? I need motivation so that I can take an action. I need motivation so that I can get started to work out. I need motivation to, get off my butt. I need motivation to blank. And in my mind, the process was first motivation, then comes action, and then finally I'll have a result, a progress, something, right? Desired outcome. And that's what I had wrong. What I've learned now in not only, motivating myself. One thing is to be motivated for yourself. And let me tell you, as hard as motivation may be for just yourself, it is a lot harder to motivate people, besides yourself. So one thing that I've learned is that it's actually the other way around. First comes action. That action creates progress. And that progress is what then supplies you with motivation to keep going, right? So it is not motivation, then action, then result. It is action, then result, then motivation. And then it's just like a loop, right? And it is crazy. Once we've identified that, and once we've realized, oh, right, I don't need motivation to get started. I don't need motivation to take a step forward. Think about it. Whether it is at work, sometimes like, you get up and you go to work. It doesn't matter how you feel about it, right? But you still, because you get up and you do go to work, you get your paycheck, right? So this is no different. It is, you need to be able to act without expecting motivation to come and hit you in the face, right? Because that consistent action is going to lead to the progress that you're looking for. And this applies to any area of life, not just fitness or anything like that. And then that progress is what becomes motivating, right? And then something crazy happens. Those actions, when they happen often, and when you repeat that little cycle of action, progress, and motivation, and you repeat that little cycle enough times, now that action, it actually becomes a habit. And that's when things start to change, because then it doesn't require nearly as much effort, right? Please let me know if you want it. I just wrote a little book on motivation, and It's free if you want it. I can just give you the link. And the awesome thing is that we can identify that as soon as you've started and as soon as you're seeing that progress, then it becomes a habit. And then, it just kind of becomes something that you do on automatic, right? You can see, for example, I bet you know a person that is always, moving, always doing something, always going after it. And from your end, you may be like, oh, man, that person is always giving it, working hard, I don't know, out there, going for a run, whatever it is. To you, if you're standing still, it may seem like it is a crazy amount of motivation that person has. But I guarantee, if you ask that person, like, how do you stay so motivated? They're going to struggle to give you an answer. They're just going to be like, I don't know, I just do it. Because see, now it doesn't require that much effort, right? And it's no different. I mentioned an example in the book about when you brush your teeth, right? When we are kids, I see it right now with Max. We ask her to brush her teeth, and every single night she's like, "Why?" And we're like, "You gotta brush your teeth, baby. It's time." We call her baby, even though she's almost 5 years old. And but then she goes, and then she remembers it's kind of fun, and she does it, right? And it was probably the same way for me and for you and for every one of us. Our moms or our dads or both of them had to tell us several times, every single night, hey, did you brush your teeth? Hey, no, I didn't. I don't want to. But then they just keep telling you. You're kicking and screaming. You're resisting it. But then sooner or later, you don't need your mom and dad to tell you to brush your teeth anymore, right? And you just do it. And you do it for the rest of your life. And you don't even think about it, which is crazy, right? Dawn says, I call my 10-year-old baby. Okay, that actually makes me feel really good because I was like, how long am I going to call my baby? But that's awesome. Perfect. Thank you, Dawn. You make me feel better. Yeah, guys. So that's the lesson that I wanted to share with you guys today. It is not, if you sit back and you wait for motivation to fall in your lap, to force you to take action, at best, any action you take is just going to be short-lived, right? But rather, if you get up, take a step in the direction of your goals. Say, for example, that you've promised yourself that you're going to get out there and start going for walks, right? And the time comes and you're like, oh man, I really don't want to go. While you are thinking, this is crazy, this works. While you are thinking why you really don't want to go and why you could probably go later, or why it's probably fine if you start tomorrow instead, while you're thinking that, start getting dressed. Start putting your shoes on. Let your mind think whatever it wants, but take the steps. Put your socks on, put your shoes on, start getting ready as if you're going to go anyways. And it is crazy. I know it sounds maybe super simple, but take those steps. Let the talk continue in your mind if you have to, and take those steps. Start walking towards your door. Grab your phone, grab your headphones, whatever it is, head out, and you're going to notice like something crazy happens, which is you realize that your thoughts are not in control, which just opens a beautiful can of, not worms, I don't know, gummy worms, because those are tasty. Because then now you realize, oh shit, everything in here was telling me not to do it. Like I was convinced I most likely was not going to do it, but I kept taking the steps towards doing it. And there it is. Now I'm out of the house and I'm walking and it's beautiful out and I'm enjoying it, and I did it. It changes, guys. It changes. Here's something that one of my mentors told me. We struggle the most because he said, imagine that your life is a road, right? And imagine that your life is, so you are the little vehicle, right, on the road. And the mistake that we make is that we often think of our mind as the driver of the car, right? And he said the reality is that the mind is only the steering wheel. You are the driver, but you are not so you are the driver, you're holding onto the steering wheel. The steering wheel is your mind, your thoughts, so your beliefs. So it really changed things for me because it allowed me to disassociate myself from every single thought that I had. This may be getting a little too deep, but what happens at the end of that is that now you can question those thoughts. Now, when you feel like, oh man, why am I even doing? I don't want to do it. You can question them. You can be like, imagine that you're in your car and you've stopped paying attention to the steering wheel and your car is like, going off to the side a little bit. What happens? What do? Do you just go, oh, well, I guess, Jesus, take the wheel? No, you don't. You hold on to that and you correct the course, right? So this is no different. So my friends, let me know if you would like a copy of the motivation book. Actually, here, I'll post it right here. I'll post it in a comment. I hope you can see that. There it is. I just posted it in a comment below. And then if you just click on it, you're going to be able to go straight to the book, download it. It's free. And something super awesome that has happened for me. It's just that everybody that has read it has private messaged me to, well, maybe not everybody, but I've gotten a lot of private messages just being like, man, this was on point. And it's not like a crazy long book or anything. Like it's a short read, but it'll just like go right to the point and tell you the 3 principles that I use, not just with myself, but with all of our clients to make sure that we can help them. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching and for being here with me. I apologize for Katie showing up at the beginning. She almost ruined it, but the numbers held, so I'm going to tell her. All right. Hope you have a great day.